Get some focus off of that as well. I'm trying to raise my focus stat here. This is an XP multiplier. So right now, if I were to perform an action or read a book, I'd only get 86% of the XP. So I'm doing what I can to push that up before I start grinding this really boring electronic circuit theory book to raise my electronic skill, which we're doing right now. You think alcohol is the only painkiller that's actually working correctly? That would make sense to me, since somebody earlier claimed that alcohol was getting rid of their pain. That is a statement that matches the current facts. Alright, so focus is down again. Let's take another hit of our happy device. Yeah, the other stuff rolled off, so we'll do another. Apparently we're not playing the game system long enough. I don't really want to do anything that takes any amount of time. Oh, look at that. Oh, we are bad. We'll take the small bonus, I guess. And then I need to find a better book to read. Comic book. 24 minutes for the philosophy book. Do the 4-minute comic book. Come on, focus. Get back up there. Need a book with more focus punch. Having to do this 15 times to get the focus up kind of sucks. Alright, stump the circuit theory and the sci-fi novel. I need the next book for electronics. That is home radio. That gets me to 8 at 23 minutes -1 versus robots for fun and profit, which is 39 minutes. Oh, definitely not. Alright, there we go. Amateur home radio. Hopefully we can get both these levels before we have to go to sleep. Any benefit to winning the Minesweeper? I have never bothered trying to take the time to win the Minesweeper. I'm just doing it to get a brief, very short morale bonus by playing a video game. Mainly, I just want to get in and out of that screen as quick as possible. I've never spent the time to actually try to finish the Minesweeper game. And I don't usually play the other ones either, because it just takes too long. So we made it to 7. We're not tired yet. We might actually make it before we run out. Reading books is thirsty work. I'm not even sure how the rest of these work. Lights on, game goals, which whatever. How do you do anything? Toggle light switches to selected light and what? Whatever. I don't understand that one. I'm not gonna bother taking the time to figure it out either. Minesweeper, I at least understand. Oh, there we go. Boom and we're dead. And we got a played video game bonus. Alright, back to reading our cookbook, our comic book. Oh, now we went tired. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna get to the level I want. So I'm not gonna try to push this. Oh, wait! Look at Dex! Look at Dex! Extremely dexterous! Yay, mutations! Now we have extreme dex, extreme perception, extreme strong, and not 1 point of the stat I mainly had boosted when we started. That's wrong. This whole character build is based on int. I started with a higher int than all of these other stats. It's now behind everything else. They've given me every single stat booster except for the intelligence. I haven't gotten a single intelligence boost. And that's the main stat for this guy. Oh, you so funny, Cataclysm. Passive trolling me. That's what it's doing. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Let's have some more. Oops, nope, I ran out of rotten meat. I've had a couple of days go by. I'm a little worried that my meat in the corner here is going to go bad. I guess since I can eat the rotten versions, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's have some Not gonna make anything fancy. Let's just keep eating cooked meat. Let's do 8 now, I guess. Uh-oh, our disease immunity went back down a level. That's not a big deal. I'm not really worried about diseases. Alright, cooked meat, cooked meat, cooked meat. And let's go take another nap. Oops. Alright, I think Electronics 8 will be enough for most of the things I want to do. Can't remember Control Laptop. I want to say it's Electronics 8, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to cast my magic. Oh well. What's the best burn time? I never really care. Planks is what I always end up throwing in the fire. It was broke for a long time after they made the timing change, but they've fixed it so planks now last about 30 minutes each. And it's less about efficiency of burn time than it is real world efficiency. Since you can get planks so commonly right in your area usually, why take a bunch of time to go chop trees down or grab other things? I know a lot of people toss corpses into the campfire to burn them, which gets rid of the corpse and provides fire. So corpses is probably the most efficient, I guess, technically, if you don't mind dragging a bunch of corpses all around. All depends on your personal desires, really. Alright, cooked meat, cooked meat, cooked meat. Let's have some calcium and multivitamin. And then keep hitting the, turn the guitar back on. And do the, I think I'm just going to do the morale enhancement device. I'm not going to worry about the game. Not really doing much for me. Let's get this to 8, see if we can build the electronic stuff that I know I want. Control laptop being the #1 item. A couple of EMP grenades, and I forget the other ones. I know there's something else I was looking for. Now I'm getting the music spam again. I hate that. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and I can't figure out what causes it to not happen sometimes. Alright, Electronics 8. Let's go take a look. Is Control Laptop, whoops, on the list. Control Laptop. I just need an antenna and 2 signal receivers. No problem. Let's just build them. Come here, antenna. Come here, signal receivers. Control Laptop, you are mine. Alright, one of the most powerful items in the game. We have achieved it. If you're not familiar with the Control Laptop, it's a pretty late game item. It's kind of hard to get the parts for sometimes, or a lot of times. Its primary use is you activate it, and then you have a range around you with which you are allowed to then interact with electronic beings like sentry turrets and security bots and chicken walkers and things like that. All the robotic, electronic sentry type stuff. And you have a chance to hack it. You have a chance to shut it down, all that kind of stuff. Make it friendly, various things you can do. Super, super powerful. Yes, you have to wear a sleeping bag to use it. That gets you the bonus. So now let's move back up here. Go Control Laptop, reload. Let's do the disposable battery. That'll last a really long time. There we go. We got one of the most powerful items in the game, especially if you plan on going anywhere near a lab. That just makes labs trivial, because you can just instantly turn off or make friendly all the turrets, all the security bots, and so on. So alright, skill-wise, we've basically maxed fab. Cooking, it'll go up another level or 2 when we start doing our mass production of mutagens and purifiers and such. Tailoring's as high as I care. Electronics, I think now is as high as I care. I can't think of anything beyond the Control Laptop that I usually care to make that higher. The only one I think I'm short on now is getting the last couple levels of mechanics. And when we start working on our vehicle, we might be able to get that fixed. So now we've got every single construction option pretty much maxed out. So I can do what I need to do with Mechanic 6 with the vehicle. The only thing it won't let me do is repair the military composite armor. So I need to get to 7 to do that, and that is pretty much as high as I need to take mechanics generally. If I can get it to 8, I can put together the pretty fun bolt driver weapon, but I'm not too worried about that at this stage. So, yay. Am I missing something on here? Biomonitors, tasers, control units, battery mods. Don't care. Don't need the solar stuff. I wanted to make a couple of EMP and or scrambler grenades, but, well, no, I don't even really need to. Now that I got the control laptop, those are kind of irrelevant too. I guess I won't worry about that. UPS crap. The water faucet and a steel frame, and I could make my own kitchen unit. That would be easier than going and finding one, possibly. But, alright. So everything else we've got access to. I can't think of anything else I'm missing right now. So we got that done. Another big one accomplished. What else was I going to work on? Got the pickaxe. I don't need weapons. I don't need tools. I think we need to get moving again in the vehicle until I find my travel vehicle that I'm going to mod and then load up so we can basically hit the road in our perma vehicle for the rambling through the apocalypse. So that, or we do a bunch of reading to get spell crafting up, since we've got the other stuff done. We've got metalworking done. Got a lot of the big benchmarks done. I think it's spell crafting, find the Chimera book, and get the vehicle. That's pretty much the last of the things we need to do. Let's do a day or two, just real fast. We'll cram through it, of getting some spellcraft so I can cast a few of these spells that we've got. So let's dump. What was I just doing? I was going to dump. Oh yeah, that book. Let's go ahead and keep using that. Still got the guitar going. Focus is bad. Let's read our comic book a few times. Yeah, if you're putting multiple engines in, which I never do, but you need 4 mechanics per engine that are in the vehicle. So 4 for one engine. If you're going to try to put a second in, you need 8. If you're trying to put a third engine in, you need 12. And 12 is just about impossible to achieve in the default vanilla game anymore. You've either got to be running mods, or you've got to disassemble about 500 vehicles completely to get the minuscule amounts of XP each time that will eventually level you up to 12. There's no direct way to do it. No recipes that'll get you there. No other way to really scale it up to 12. It caps out at 11. Alright, comic book, you got me a little ways. What are we going to work on? Let's work on... That's right, we haven't finished adding all the spells to our spell book yet. I was going to do the training on which spell? Which one was level 6? Animated Blade. Technoman. Alright, which one of you books has Animated Blade? Fundamentals? Yep, fundamentals. Alright, we're going to study Animated Blade. Conjures flying animated blades that will cut your enemies down to size. Into small pieces, that is. So, is that a range spell? Is that like an NPC that you summon up? What? I'm not sure what that actually does functionally. know what mirror image does because there's a CBM that does, or a hologram cloak that does something similar. Short duration temporary pet. Alright, let's go with Animated Blade. Much as I don't like having pets and followers and NPCs, Animated Blades might be fun. So let's study that for a long time, however long it takes. Mainly I'm doing this to raise my spellcrafting skill. This is the one that will raise it the highest. Although there's probably other spells I should do that I'm going to get more use out of. Yeah, let's cancel that. Like Cure Light, for example. That'll get me to 2. Let's do that one instead. Which one of you had Cure Light? Paladin? Nope. Ah, that one. Alright, let's do that one instead. They also give off light. Spellcraft is now to 1. Great. Keep going. Oh, this isn't... So my focus is staying up, so this doesn't have a negative morale factor. Cool. That'll make this go a little faster. You again. And you again, please. Hey, we're up to level 3. We are tired, though. We are burning through quite a bit of time. I think my bee meat is going to go bad before we get this stuff remotely into the shape I want it. Spellcraft 2. And... Cure Light 4. We're down to a 35% fail chance with my current gear loadout. Not bad. We're up to +9 on the healing factor on each body part, so happy about that. Cooked meat, cooked meat. We gotta go sleep again, see what mutations we get. Now that we can make Purifier, I really need to get some of that done. I keep mentioning it. I keep forgetting to actually do it. Nah, I'm gonna stop doing it. It only gains me 100 or so XP, which takes about 5 seconds of study time, so it's not really saving me all that much. Yeah, I mean, if I was a total min-maxer and was less concerned about real-world time passing, I would probably do it, but playing on camera, I try to keep things moving, and it's really not saving me that much. So I think I'm going to stop the practice of doing that. It's okay for, like, very low-level spells. Alright, we need to get the fire going, pick up some more meat. Take some more calcium and some more multivitamins for our poor carnivore. I didn't notice, did we mutate? No, we did not. Alright, what am I up to? I think I've maxed out. We're up to Spellcraft 2. Nope, I can still get one more level off of that. So, back to Divine, Cure Lights, go till we get another level. Ah, oh, damn it. Stop it! There I go again, standing next to the fire while I'm doing an activity that's going to keep it feeding the fire continuously when I don't want it to. I think we gained a spell level, but not a spellcraft level. Yeah, we're still only at 19%. Wonder how many levels we're going to get into Cure Light before we get that next spell level. Either Lord Monty. Welcome to Puff the Asthmatic Magic Dragon. Alright, there's Spellcraft 3. Now we have to switch. We got a little bit of Spellcraft. Let's go... Let's see. I could now just start doing the one I was doing originally, Animated Blade. And I kind of do like it. Make a good cast. How fast is it? Animated Blade, 2 turns while I'm impeded. I don't know if that drops to 1 when I'm not, or if it stays the same, but that's quick enough that I could use it as a distraction if nothing else. Cast it and then keep running while they deal with the blade. Yeah, I can't do much on increasing my magic pool without raising my intelligence or getting some specific mutations from a few of the certain trees. Yeah, let's do the blade. Activate. Activate. Blade. Yeah, there's a few things you can do to try to help when you have sleep issues. Certain activities will tire you out quite a bit, so you can do those when you're trying to go right before you try to go to sleep. Cough syrup will also ratchet up non-drowsy, or not the non-drowsy kind. The full strength cough syrup will also help push you into the fatigue zone a little faster, but it can be rough. So we got the next spellcraft. Let's do that again. I'm going to have to decide just how deep I'm going to push this. The further up I push base spellcraft, the faster I learn the other spells when we get to them. Finally about to exhaust my first inhaler. 31 days in, and we're just now exhausting our first inhaler. Asthmatic is too generous. Asthmatic, when you start with the inhaler, is 2 easy points, I think. Let's have some more meat and water. Got the blade up to... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Got the blade up to level 3. And we're tired again. Big surprise. Not sure what you mean by that, BS Ben. If you've got an inhaler with you, how is the game going to kill you? If you don't have the inhaler, sure, obviously. But if you've got 30 days to find a second inhaler before your first one runs out, I don't know if that's average or not, but 30 days is an awful long time to find a second inhaler. At least to me it is, but I mean, I'm not the typical player, so maybe the average player takes quite a lot longer to find that second inhaler, but usually by day 2 or 3 I've got 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Just seems like for the number of points you get gifted for taking it, the amount of time it lasts without any negative consequence, it feels high to me, but I don't know. Last of the pre-cooked meat, and get the guitar going again. Not sure if the guitar is actually having an effect, or focus has an effect on this spell reading or not. So what are we up to? We are at Spellcraft 5.5. I think I want to push it, if I can do it, to 8. I think, actually I can't do it to 8. I can only get to 7. So, we're going to push it to 7. So we'll finish off this level and a half, get our spellcraft to 7, then we'll switch to a couple of the utility spells I know I want to get at least a little bit out of. Then we'll get moving again. I promise, it'll happen. Whether it happens tonight, I don't know. We're already 7.5 hours in. Where does the time go? Alright, there's 6. 1 level to go. Very hungry. Do I have any meat laying around? Not gonna eat the rotten raw stuff. Let's have the last milk ball. Not sure why milk balls are okay for carnivores, but apparently they are. Nope, I got nothing else. Alright, well, I can have my burritos. Let's have my burritos. Good enough. Got the blade up to level 5. Be curious if we manage to get... Oh, scales downgrade. Oh, we're back to furred again. We lost our scales, back to the furry side. Keeps swinging us between lizard and dog, bear, wolf, whatever. Alright, where are we? We are at Spellcraft 6 and 68%. That means we gained another level of the blades. We're up to level 6. It'll probably stay there. I doubt we'll get another level before we raise the spellcraft. Be doggo. Yeah, we're gonna be doggo chimera. Something like that. No multiplayer for you? Alright, Spellcraft 7. That's the highest I can push it, because I don't think any of these other books have a spell higher than that. Now that we've done that, though, now I can learn all this stuff. So give me that. Alright, give me all of these and we'll figure it out. Right after I get some more manly meat cooked up. So far, bee meat is holding in there pretty good. Still no sign of it going bad. Alright, so we are going to go Magus. So we're going to go ahead and learn all these. Get away from the fire again. We've got a lot of experience with some of the Magus spells. Magus and Kelvinus are the two I'm most familiar with. Alright. And this is Kelvinus. This is... Magus again. Already got Phase Door. Escape. Teleport you in a random direction a medium distance. Versus Phase Door. Range 25. Yeah, that's a medium distance, alright. You have to deal with a random factor, but that gets you out of the grasp of something. Alright, I want that. I should have looked. I didn't look at what the spell cast time was, though. That's going to be the important part. You learned Escape. Hey, Escape. Where are you? Escape. Casting time 148 moves while I'm impeded. I wonder if that's 100 base and it's 48 because of the negatives I'm encountering due to the glove impeding. Actually, I don't have any gloves, so it's not that. So it's either verbal or somatic. I like that one, though. Could teleport you up to 30 spaces away in a random direction. That'll be fun to use. Alright, next up. What was I on? Was that magic movement? Oh yeah, haste. Uh-oh. Well, we got lupine ears. We're going full furry. We got rid of... Oh, my antennas are gone. No, that's... Wait. No, ears is not antenna. I still have my antenna. Alright, so I still got my antenna. That's the horn location, not the ear location. We got lupine ears, though. Hey there, lupine ears. I can hear things far away. We're going wolf. Alright, so we got all the movement ones. Point Flare is Kelvinist, and Winter's Grasp is Kelvinist. Go ahead. Let's learn Kelvinist. I'm just going to smash all these base ones out and get them done. That one's taking a while. Alright, so we're locked into Kelvinist. I think that locks us into everything. So we've got Biomancer, we've got Kelvinist, Magus, and Technomancer. So we're set on the 4 classes. We can't learn any more. So, whoops. Keep learning these. It's going to take me 2 days just to scribe these spell books. Oh, that's another thing let's, well, yeah, let's do it right now. So, I marked this door with an X because there's a turret in there. But we now have a control laptop. So let's control laptop. Prepare IFF protocol override on the turret that is nearby. You successfully override the turret's IFF protocols. Let's peek. Let's verify. He is friendly turrets. Let's run to friendly turrets and deactivate friendly turrets. Let's pick up friendly turret and ammo. Now we have a permanent light source anytime we need it. While we're here, we'll... Whoops. No, I didn't want to deconstruct. I just want to cancel the firewood marker. Alright, don't need the X's anymore. Alright, there you go. The magic of the control laptop. Really, really trivializes laboratories. You just got to remember to use it every once in a while to detect the robotic stuff nearby you and hack them. Of course, it helps. You got to have high computer skill too. But there you go. All right, let's have some more cooked meat or clean water. Hired again. Let's see if we can get one more of these in. Hoary Blast. Project a glowing white crystal of ice and it explodes on impact into a blossom of shattering cold. I want to say that's the fireball for the ice side. That's the fire spike thingy. Chilling touch freezes the touch target with intense cold. Frost spray. That's the cone effect. Alright, yeah. Learn the ice ball. Yeah, you can have that occur, or you can't reach the room. But if you've got a control laptop put together, you really shouldn't be having trouble with lab finale rooms. There's enough other ways you can deal with the turrets and security bots that are in there. By the time you have managed to get a laptop put together, I can't imagine you run into too many problems. So we got another. We're tired again. We're working our way there. I really want to get this spell stuff at least. Oh, mouth flaps! Oh, great! That's not going to help our spell casting. Damn mouth flaps. Yeah, the problem with the lab room with that situation is you have to step into the room to take the shots at those corner turrets. So you have to get hit in order to hit them if you're going to use a rifle. Just depends on which access points you have and where doors are and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we got mouth flaps. I'm not happy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, weakness moved up a grade. We're one step closer to disintegration. It finally happened and I didn't even notice. Weakness is gone. We gained the next negative one. It's now upgraded. Not good. Not good. I do not want to purge all of my mutations just to get rid of this one trait. It's going to be a nightmare if I have to do that. I have so many good mutations. If I have to go on a purging spree, I'm going to be so unhappy. I was so hoping this would go the other direction and get rid of the weakness, but it notched towards the disintegration. Yeah, I started the character with the genetic chaos. So we mutate. It's not once a day. It's more like twice a day on average, I think. Maybe 3 times sometimes, because I've had occasions where I mutate like three links in a mutation chain all at once. So it kind of varies a bit. Yeah, and the mouth flaps. Not happy about the mouth flaps either. Because encumbrance on the mouth is makes it harder to get your stamina back, and it's also going to affect my my casting, my spells that have a verbal component. Oh, actually, no, the flaps don't have it. Never mind. There's no negative to the flaps. Well, actually, is there? It says red instead of yellow. Usually or purple, I mean. I think that does have it, and it's just not reporting it to me. Ugliness is the factor? Yeah, I don't care about the ugliness part. I know I think it continues in that direction. It can be a problem, but mouth flaps apparently doesn't have the stem or the encumbrance problem, so. Cook meat, and a couple drinks of water. Let's finish off these stupid spells. Taking too long to do this. Time to eat. Oh man, a purifier binge is my nightmare. I wouldn't mind so much if I didn't have so many good ones. That's what's gonna suck. It's gonna be purify, goodbye, extremely, goodbye, full night vision, goodbye, infrared, goodbye, saprivore. It's just gonna be a horrible time. I'll probably have to purify like 4 or 5 times to hammer the one thing I want to get rid of. You cannot lose genetic chaos. It's a starting trait, and yeah, can't get rid of it. Purging will never make that go away. It's a fun one to play with, though. If you're familiar with the game and you kind of know how to deal with things, and you enjoy all the crazy stuff that can happen, sometimes it's really bad. This one's been still, by far, more good stuff than bad stuff. So, I won't complain too much. We made it to day 33 before we got into some of the really nasty stuff. Alright, get the guitar going just in case, and get another spell done. God, this spellcraft stuff's going to take forever, especially if you're trying to do 4 different classes. First, you have to spend an entire day just getting them initially memorized. Then you have to start actually leveling the spells themselves. So much time. Alright, more Magus. Cat's Grace. Ogre Strength. Fox Cunning. Eagle Sight. Oh, some other mutation just hit. A good one. I saw it green. What did we get? Where are you? Oh, mouth tentacles! The mouth flaps went into the mouth tentacles. Oh, now I think that's the one I think that has the thing. So a set of tentacles surround your mouth. They allow you to eat twice as fast. Slightly decreases wet penalties. Oh, alright, so no negative, so it's on the positive side. I'll take it. Oh wait, I have flaps and tentacles. I thought it got rid of the one and gave me the other, but no. How the hell do you have flaps and tentacles? That seems weird. I thought that was a furthering down the chain of that. Getting double dipped. Oh crap, I don't know if I got the progress on that one. No, it's random. Yeah, I saw something pop on there, but too much time's gone by. I'll check it when I'm done doing this. We'll see if we can play Spot the New Mutant, or New Mutation. Trying to get through this before I call it for the night. Oh, asthma attack! And I don't have my inhaler with me. Don't kill me, please! Inhaler number 2. Report for duty. Alright. Take care of that. Come on, Fox's Cunning. Finish up. Does robust genetics affect the purifying? Not that I'm aware. I'll get the last one of that book before I get dead tired. I'm pushing it pretty far. Alright, so we got that book. What's left? Just the Scroll of Point Flare. Do it! Oh, we got horns! Oh, so my antennae are gone. There we go. The antennae downgraded to bumps, and then it upgraded back up into horns. So I got the horn attack, if I take off my hat. If I go with nothing on my head. That theoretically would give me all of the bonus attack styles. So we would have the tail attack. That's the bonus attack. We'd have the fang attack if I don't have anything over my mouth. We've got the hooves for my feet. Talons are increasing my base melee. And then... what was the other one? I lost track. Oh, the horns. Yeah, the horns right there. I had to make a weak, piercing headbutt attack. So, theoretically, one single round, if I set my character up properly, we'd get 5 attacks. Some of which are doing 35 damage each from the bonus stuff. So, we're probably pushing over 100 and... I don't know. 115, and we can do multiple attacks in a round because of how fast our hand-to-hand attacks are. So we probably could push over 200 damage in a round. It's a single, well, yeah, in a single 1 second round. Alright, so that's interesting if I set it up that way. But like I said, I'd have to not be wearing anything on my head. I'd have to take these off in order to get the headbutt attack from the horns. I'd have to take the balaclava off, which I actually already did because we haven't had a temp problem. Hey, look how cold it is down here all of a sudden. Why is it so cold in this lab? It's 43 degrees. Why am I chilly on my hands? And my feet. What up, game? Stupid temperature problems. Let me back a second. Alright. Where am I? Gotta cook up some more food. There's been a couple different versions of Magic for the game. None of them are base or mainline versions. They're all mods. So the one you're seeing here that I'm using is a newer one. It's been in the game for a month or two now. called Magiclysm. Got a lot to it. Still growing, still being added to constantly. Pretty much every day, Co.Ag and Aptonym have additions, changes, corrections, and so on being added to it. So it's work in progress, but it's fairly well developed by this point. And it takes time and effort. It's not just free press button, I win magic uber alles. So it takes quite a bit of effort to really raise the spell crafting and get the spells up before you can start getting a whole bunch of use out of them. Certain of them are useful right up front. But just like guns or anything else in the game, it takes time and effort. Have some of our cooked meat. Apparently a bunch of it. Water. No. Alright. So, we got everything in our memory at least. So now, that's my list. It's the biggest list I've had so far. 4 different classes. We've got all sorts of things on here. Now the trick is I need to get an initial spell cast done on these ones that all say spell level 0. You get an automatic upgrade to level 1 the first time you cast it successfully. So like Bless I can do, no problem. Oh yeah. Put the guitar away and then cast Bless on myself. Failed. Unless, like me, the percentage numbers don't mean anything, as I failed twice now at 38% fail chance. How many is it going to take? Failed 4 times. Failed 5 times. And there we finally got it. 6 times on a 38% fail chance. I just do not understand these numbers sometimes. Or ever, really. Alright, so we're filled with energy. Yay! And now Bless has bumped up to level 1 without me having to grind up the XP for that first one. It's the only time you get that freebie, is the very first time successfully casting it. And I can only do it on things I don't need a target for. So like Blinding Flash, I have to have a valid hostile target. Like, I gotta go find an enemy to cast that on. Cat's Grace, 84% fail, 500 mana. Alright, well, we can cast it until it finally kicks. Which is that D. D. There we go. Look at that dex. Look at that strength. So, that's Cat's Grace. We got that one done. Chill Touch needs a hostile. That one I can cast at the ground, so I can do a Cone of Cold. I think he's got field effects in, so I gotta be a little careful about some of this stuff. No. Alright, what's happening here? Freezes the touch? Oh, that was Chilling Touch. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted Cone of Cold. There we go. Oh yeah. Fire that Cone of Cold. Alright, that one worked, so we got the free level off of that one. Magic Light should be easy. That worked. Hey, we got the runes available now, but I'm still not sure. That's the spell crafting stuff for potions and things like that. Not going to do the runes yet. Eagle's Sight. We got it worked the first time. Fox Cunning. Failed. Failed. That's more like the bad numbers I'm used to seeing. What number is that? M. Come on, cast already. That is some serious failure there. It's supposed to be 84%. I've lost track of how many times I've tried to cast it. But it's a lot. There we go, finally. That was a whole lot of misses. Whole lot. What are we down to? Frost Spray. That I can target. There we go. Hoary Blast. I can target. Whoa. Not on me, please. What are we up to? I'm almost out of mana. Holy Blade. That I can do. Got it. Yeah, now we're down to 65 mana. It's limiting me now. Alright, we'll stop doing that for the moment. Drop. Drop the longsword, which is the holy blade that I summoned. Do I have a light source in my inventory, or is it no longer an item? Still show the lit up thing. Ah, there it is. Magic light. Drop the magic light. Alright, guess that's it for now. No, it wouldn't count as an enemy while it's in a friendly status, and I'm not going to flip it back again just to do that. We'll just try casting those spells when we've got a... I can go upstairs to go find an enemy without too much problem. I think I've got another room full of blobs down here somewhere too I could use, but not too worried about that yet. Let's do one more cycle of sleeping. See if we go to full-on deterioration. Or disintegration, I mean, for our health. I wonder what my hidden health stat looks like. I've been eating some pretty weird things and had some pretty weird traits. And so far I haven't seen any actual effect from the weakening deterioration stuff. I should probably turn my attention from the... Am I sleeping longer, or is it just not rolling? We didn't get any mutations. I should probably get the purifiers ready just in case. That's really the main danger to my character right now. Out of water again. Alright, so if we want Purifier Serum specifically, all that is 2 Purifier. So if I want Purifier, I need Mutagen. And then I've got all sorts of Bleach and Ammonia. So 2 Mutagen per single Purifier, and then 2 Purifiers per Serum. So basically 4 Mutagen per Serum that I want. So if I want 8 Serum to be safe-ish, then I'm going to need 32 Mutagen to make my 8 Serum. Alright, so with that in mind, switch this over to Mutagen. So I can do 20 Mutagen. It's going to take 8 hours to do 20. I'm slowed currently, so we're going to get our focus up so we don't get the slow number first. Yeah, we're at 81 focus, so we're taking a hit on the crafting time because of that. So, back in our hands, acoustic guitar. And use our morale device again. Activate the guitar. Read our comic book. So we get that back up over 100. Man, that's slow. That process kind of sucks. Alright, I think I'll stop there. I don't want the fire going. Let's go practice a spell until the fire goes out. Let's see. Back to full mana. 58%. This is the brain booster. Oh yeah, let's do the brain booster. There we go. We got a spell in brain boost. 15 intelligence, 16 dex. Alright. That's a pretty good intelligence boost. How long is that gonna last? Oh, whoa. Plus 30 speed. What? Oh, there's my favorite spell right there. I wonder if I can stack that with haste. Come here, haste. Where are you? $20 dex. 473 speed. Huh. With my dragon fighter. Huh. How long are these gonna last? Haste is... where is it? Casting time, 2 turns. Casting cost, 300 mana. 12 turn duration. Alright, so that's fairly short-lived. But holy moly. So 2 turns to cast, 12 turns to run, 2 turns to cast, 12 turns to run. Are you making more than 2 turns progress on your enemies? And you can only do it about 12 times before you zero out your mana entirely. And the synaptic simulation is 31 minutes. So that is a hell of a lot longer than the other one. That can't be right. Synaptic stimulation is going to last half an hour. That's 60 turns times 31. That can't be right. No way that thing starts at 31 minutes. Come here, spell books. Which one did that? That one? No. Too many books to keep track of. Not the paladins. Fundamentals? Yeah, synaptic stimulation. So, yeah, I guess that would be that many minutes. And it'll double. It'll last an hour when it's maxed out. Which may not necessarily be at max level of 20. It'll probably max out before you actually raise it all the way to level 20. And for what cost? 336 mana currently. Oh wait, that's the blade. 500 mana. I'm going to have to make a note on that one and check with Co.Ag. See if that is an intentional number. That feels long to me for the kind of bonus you're getting out of it. I mean, just the synaptic stimulation is giving me 4 dex, 4 intelligence, and 30 speed for half an hour at level 1. Yeah, that seems like a bit much. Note time. Co.Ag. Synaptic. What else is called? Stimulation. 30 minutes at level 1? Really? No, I'm playing the Magiclysm mod to help out the mod authors specifically. Basically, they watch my stream, and the next day they launch PRs to fix a lot of the stuff. Or adjust costs, levels, remove things, so... They're relying a lot on my feedback. So, and I haven't gotten real deep into their available stuff, so this is the first time I've had so many choices available to me. So, nope, we're reporting it. That just feels like too much. For what it costs. Alright, yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Well, the fire's still going. We gotta do some other stuff. Spiritual armor, we haven't done that one yet. Alright, that one succeeded. Lesser quantum tunnel. Alright, so this one we've already done. Aura of protection we haven't done. That one worked. Point flare, we need a target. Phase door, I could do. Sure. We phase doored successfully. Ogre's strength, 60% fail chance for 500 of the mana. And of course we succeeded. Strength is now 18! 18, 16, 15, 13. Yowzers. Mirror image. There. Hey there, mirror image. You big cutie, you. Friendly hologram. Made of hot air. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of confused. I mean, 30 minutes, that's not going to help you much on like an 8-hour or 10-hour crafting time, but and same for leveling up spells and skills. It's not long enough for that kind of benefit, but for success chances for spells and mana levels and so on, I mean, I'm boosting my mana because my max int went up. So, seems a little weird. What are we? I did haste, I did ogre. Oh, we haven't done magic missile. I need a target. That one we're done. We got healing up to plus 11, so we're now plus 11 health per body part per cast. Let's get into the part. Still 27% failure with my current gear that I've got on because of all of these things here. I'm exceeding the limit for like mouth encumbrance for the verbal part. I don't have any glove encumbrance. Mobility is legs. So that's why the fail chance is higher right now. Nice spike needs a target. Holy blade we've already done. Alright, we've done all the freebie stuff. Fire still roll. What the hell, fire? I need you to go out. Stop burning. 15 minutes to an hour. Yeah, I could boil some pretty pristine, clean water. I don't think I can cast an attack spell on my friendly hologram. That would be kind of funny. Alright, let's just do this then. Let's do, yeah, I'm not going to do that one yet. Oh yeah, the escape. Let's learn. Wait, did I not cast escape? Ooh, I didn't. 53%. Alright, where are you going to put me? Whoa! Holy hell! Ah, alright then. I guess that wasn't quite as far as it seemed, because I've had to go around previously. But, yeah, that moved me from there. First time I've ever cast it. That moved me from there to there. So my issue with Phase Door previously, when I was trying to use that as an escape spell, was the cast time. It got fixed, got modified. But still, the escape spell is much better. So escape, now it's at level 1. We've got 31 total possible. It'll teleport me between 26 and 31 spaces in a random direction. And it only costs 148 moves, which isn't hard to keep ahead of the zombies. 250 mana. I mean, you will blow through all your mana if you start throwing this stuff out. So you are limited by your mana pool. And I'm kind of stacked for mana. I mean, I've got the highest mana bonus mutant or trait plus a high intelligence. That's the only reason that number is that it is what it is. So you will drain your mana fast when you start casting a bunch of spells. Then you'll have to resort to the normal stuff. So it's balanced in that way. But if you're selective in when and where you use it, you can do some pretty interesting things with some of the options. Yeah, haste is a short-lived speed boost. But it's a huge speed boost. 300 mana. That one I'm not sure is balanced right. But the other one is definitely... That's not right. 31 minutes. I'm wondering if he added an extra 0 to that number. Possibly. Alright. Fire still hasn't gone out. I wanted to level up that escape spell. I think that is the bee's knees. I like that one. Difficulty 5. Oh, actually, so any of these things higher difficulty? Difficulty 6 is the highest I remember. So I have none of the really, really high level ones. Yep. So my spellcraft skill is pegged. I can't level it until I find a different spell book that's got some of the high level spells. We haven't come across any of those yet. So I can't do anything else with spellcraft. So let's go ahead and do Gain a spell level on escape, please. Alright, all my stats are back to normal. Everything wore off. And the fire finally went out. There's one level. How is that changing? So it's going to go roughly 0.5 per level, changing the range and variance, but the cost and the cast time are not going to change. I don't know that I would actually level this then. The only thing that leveling it is going to do is lower the spellcast failure chance. Yeah. So, well, alright. Assuming I don't modify my setup. That's not ideal. Oh, I agree. But it's a difficulty 5 spell, and I max my spellcrafting skill at 7 currently, so I can't improve too much further from base. I'd have to get naked to see what my normal chance would be. Because I'm wearing gloves. No, I'm not wearing gloves because I have my talons. So yeah, there's things I can't affect. Alright, well, you get the idea on that. I think I am going make one more note. Purifier. Are my painkiller problems 16 days old? I want to say I noticed it before that, but I could be wrong. I play an awful lot of Cataclysm, and it starts to blend together pretty quick. So, 16 days to be 2 full weeks. I think it's been happening longer than that. I can't say 100% though. How many attacked enemies get on you? It depends on which enemy you're talking about. Basically, 120... Zombies don't usually have speeds more than like 80. It depends on the zombie. I mean, it depends on what you're fighting. Their stats will vary, but they generally, with everything on default, it takes them a little more than a turn to move a space. A little more than 100 action points, like 130 or something like that. So the player is usually faster than the standard zombies. But yeah, a turn is 100 moves, 100 action points, essentially. So we're talking just 1.5 turns to get it to cast. Purifier, get vehicle to mod, get Chimera book. Alright, got my notes. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap things up right here for the evening. It's going to take me too long to get anything else done. We made huge progress. We got all of the skills done finally. We got our books memorized and spellcraft leveled up a pretty good, decent degree. Ton of stuff ready to go. We know exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So, I know what we're going to do when we continue. Yeah, that's it for me. We're a little over 8 hours in, so that's the time I've got available this evening. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate the various supports. I think somebody Patreoned me while we were going, and I apparently missed the notification. So thank you. I'll send you a message here in a bit. So any kind of support is greatly appreciated. I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming Cataclysm, though. I need a little bit of a break from Cataclysm, but definitely be back on Friday to continue this particular playthrough if I'm not doing this tomorrow. So hope to see you then. Everybody that's new to the channel, make sure you check out my YouTube channel as well. Lots and lots of Cataclysm over there, especially new player helpful stuff. A university series, quick tip series, tutorial series, all that good stuff. Feel free to hit me up on my Discord if you have any questions about this or any other game or want to keep track of what I'm doing. And have a good evening. Thanks a lot, everybody.